Good evening, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. So nice to have you with us tonight. Let us know where you're watching from. If it's good morning, good evening, good afternoon for you, you can drop it in the comments. We have free fall tonight, I call it. I don't know what we're doing exactly. I'm trying to adjust my screen here. There we go, a little bit, so I'm not too off center. I'm going to do like psychic readings, sort of anything, whatever you prefer. Drop in the chat, and if you have someone in mind in the spirit realm you want to say hello to, or a question. I have my super duper divining rods tonight, so we can do yes or no questions. I have message cards, a brand new deck of cards I've been flouting the last couple of weeks. I hope you can see that. And these are pretty vibrant. And we have our Goldylocks production cards, of course, right here. Messages right here. This is a little bright, this light. Let me move that. There we go. Okay, that's better. Is that better? Then it's not right directly on in your eye. Okay. So we have that. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So think about that. If you have a question or someone, a yes or no question, a general question, a particular person in the spirit world, we'll see what we can do about that. And so everyone will get a message at time providing we have enough time. Hi, Maureen is watching on Rumble. Kavita is watching on Rumble. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you here. This is our last night on YouTube. Ruth Saltman is here. Wonderful to see you, Ruth. Good show last night. What else? So we are on BitChute now, Rumble, and X, formerly Twitter. So that's what we are broadcasting from. Is it too dark now? Did I make it too dark? Silly girl. Let's see. We're going to make this a little brighter. There we go. Okay. Well, until I fix my background, until I get back into the office, I've been dealing with this, I think the whole 5 years I've been on this show. We are starting our 9th year, Goldylocks Productions. So Tiffany deserves a round of applause for that. So happy for her. She's done a lot of hard work to get here. And we're all very proud to be part of the team here on Goldylocks Productions. Now, I do have something. I had made a promise recently with all of the things that are going on. And yes, I am going to do another crystal ball scrying global predictions. I kind of put it off because things are kind of bad. So all over. And but it has to be done. I realize it has to be done. And so I'm going to do that hopefully this weekend. What else was I going to say? Oh, and I made a promise to myself that while things are so bad, which is probably going to go on for a while. I say bad, but I would say disruptive, at times dangerous, civil unrest, all kinds of violence, all kinds of, war, this kind of stuff. That I would say, read a short prayer on peace at every show. So I'm going to do that right now. And I hope you will join me in this. So let's see, where did I put it? Here it is. Now this is from, what is this from? Christianity Today has published several prayers for peace in the world. Let's see, prayers for the ability. And this one, so that's the website. Prayers for peace in the world, Christianity Today. Prayer for world peace. Almighty God, I pray for peace in our world where there is often conflict and strife. Bring an end to violence and injustice. Inspire leaders to work towards the well-being of all people. May your love and compassion prevail, uniting nations in a common pursuit of peace. I may have read that one already. Let's see. Help this world to know what is wrong and what is right. provide peace and hope to those who are suffering from injustice. Show them that you are there and you care for them and that you will make all things right. God, I pray for a world full of love and compassion. So there we go. There we go. So did that. All right. I'm going to point out my website is carolancarey.com, CarolanCarey. Haven't put anything new on there. I better get busy. Let's see. And my Venmo account is Carolan-Carey. If you would like to contribute to the show, you are under no obligation to do that. But if you'd like to, that moves you up in line. If we have a line tonight, looking for a reading or a message, the donation minimum is $4.99, and that puts you ahead of the line. Otherwise, we'll do the best we can to get to everyone that we can. Marsha Morris and Robin are on Rumble as well. We have 3 show hosts, as well as our producer, Tiffany. So, who has a show on Sunday evenings, in the Spiritual Insight Show. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we'll point out the shows to you, our show host to you in a minute. What else do we have to do? Oh, we have, is that extended? Sale 20% off, Goldylocks Productions, My Spreadshop.com. I just ordered a tote bag and I got, is that a new thing, 20% off? Or is that the one I just did? Just bought a tote bag with the Goldylocks emblem on there. I thought it was really beautiful. So, a new sale until September 2nd. Oh, okay. I'll have to go back in there and look. Thank you, Tiffany, for the gift that you sent me. I appreciate that. Okay. What else? What else? I'm not getting. Give me some questions, people. Appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. And Lee is on, I guess Lee is on YouTube, right? We have a lot of a big audience on Rumble, which we appreciate. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd like to see how far our audience is spread out. Let's take a look and see what we get tonight. Oh, Maureen donated $5 on Rumble. You can do that as a Rumble rant. We can't do it on YouTube anymore. We're not doing super stickers anymore. But on Rumble, I think there's a $sign there that you can contribute to, and that goes to Venmo accounts. So I think it goes to the Goldylocks Venmo, and that's fine. Okay, so we did that. And if you are, we're on every audio platform. If you are listening this evening and not watching, if you're listening, that's okay. We will try to keep you included if we can. And there, that's a little better. We will read out any questions that I get and any validations that I get. So there you go. So you feel included. Let's see. What shall we do here? Let's start with, since I don't have any questions, you're going to get what I give you. How's that? All right. Ruth was first here this evening, so let me get to her. And Lee has asked, any news for me tonight? We'll get to you. Oh, I got to do Maureen first. Excuse me. I got to do Maureen first. Sorry, Ruth. She is my donator this evening. Thank you, Maureen. Happy belated birthday to you, dear. Let's see. What are we going to do for Maureen tonight? I think I know what she wants. Where is it? Did she ask me a question? No, she didn't. Okay. So let me give her, let me pull a card for her. Judgment. There we go. There you go. That's for you, Maureen. I hope you can see that card. Can you see that? It's kind of foggy. There is a person in there. This is judgment, which means, you know what that means. And let me read to you what this says. Human judgment of others is often seen as wisdom and truth. What behavior is acceptable, what is good, what is bad, Each of you have your own values and of standards and perception. You judge yourself every day, and sometimes you can be very harsh on yourselves. To truly judge self and others, you need to be aware of the wide range of circumstances, past and present. It's hard to achieve in your limited three-dimensional reality, but if you pause and seek the truth in all life judgments, your perception will change and the pure truth will emerge. Okay, so there you go on that. So what does that mean? What do I think that means? I think that judgment is coming. I think we've discussed that in the situation. I'm so glad to hear how well Jake is doing on the other side. Wonderfully, as always. With delightful spirit to have come in. What is new for you? Let's see what else. You just got a message from him the other night, and I don't think I can top that, but I will try. Let me pull one more card for you, dear. Okay. Trust in your higher self, Robin McGuire. This is from Goldylocks cards. Oracle cards. So there you go, Maureen. That is for you. And that was composed by Robin McGuire, whose show is on Tuesday evenings. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food Show. And she's on Tuesday evenings, Goldylocks Productions, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So please check that out. So what do we have for Maureen from her beloved son? So interesting. You know, since he has passed, and I have started doing readings for you since the show, I guess the last few years, a few other people have passed in the family as well. And your son is pointing that out to me, and that they have learned, or that they are all in agreement of something that I've mentioned before, that there was someone deceased that is among the suspicious characters. One of them is deceased. So they are well aware of that. So I want to let you know that. Now, for the upcoming year, so there is justice being served, whether you're seeing it or not. It will come out. Things will come out. You know, I unfortunately feel that this situation with your son is part of a bigger investigation, which took precedence. Is that correct? The right word to use? Precedence over his passing, which is unfortunate. They're treating him like he is a casualty, and that is not correct. So that's going to get straightened out. Okay. And they refuse to admit it's a cold case. They're not admitting that, but that's what it is. But it won't be. It's not going to end that way. So what else do we have to say? There is a vacation for you planned. I kind of get, and I have to remind you of the gentleman here that is drinking a Budweiser or a Schaefer, something like that. Or yeah, something like that. And he was saying like, cheers to you on your birthday. And that was last week he came in. He's coming in again. This could be an older gentleman, maybe grandfather or someone like that. Do you recognize that? So there's quite a few people there. And there's younger people over there as well, he is pointing out, that either related to your son as a cousin, a friend, at least one, if not two. And then, of course, there is the other person who is not with them that passed, that was part of this subterfuge crime, this crime that was committed. I do see vacation coming for you. Sure, it may be like 3 or 4 days. I feel there's sunshine here. It's warm, so it's not a cold location. And I see you sitting in the sunshine and just enjoying. There's some historic area there as well. Maybe the Carolinas. I don't know if you're looking at that for a short trip. I feel like there's somebody with you who's kind of dragging you by the arm, like, come on, we need to get out of here for a while. I'm also getting someone saying, play the lotto. I don't know if you play the lotto, but they're saying play the lotto and we'll help you pick some numbers. And it's not a lot of money, but it's sort of just something that they want to let you know. So a lot of love to you, Maureen. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your contribution to the show. Appreciate you. Okay, let me get back to Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Ruth Saltman is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. She is a prolific author. Her website is Ruth Saltman, SOLTMAN.com. Her books are on there. Her oracle cards are there. And she is also a crafter artisan, I'm going to put it. So there you go. Great show last night. Let's see. What are we going to do for Ruth here? Let's see. Let me pull something for Ruth. You know, we're on free fall tonight, so whatever you want to ask, throw it out there. Throw it in the comments. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to get what I give you. So if you want to be proactive, do that. Not that I'd give you anything bad, but it kind of helps. Oops. Being valued. There you go. That's for Ruth. Being valued. Being valued. Let's see. Being valued. This is the balance of self, materialistic objects, and honoring the world you live in. To reach the mindset of valuing yourself, there can be many transitions. You need to journey through your life's experiences and heal what has made you doubt yourself. This can be a lonely path. Step out of your cocoon. So step out of your cocoon and seek support from others. In this healing process, you will let go of what does not serve you. This is what Ruth tells us almost every week on her show, reminds us of that, which is great. I love it. Thank you, Ruth, for doing that. She gives out, share some practical spirituality, some hints, some things to do, some exercises, things that have worked for her, things from her, quotes from her book. So please catch her show. Most enjoyable and a positive hour. So well worth checking out. What am I going to say to you, Ruth? Let's see. You are letting go of things. As a matter of fact, the kind of picture I kind of get of you is like these like garbage bags, right? Filling up like trash bags and taking them out. It's like I'm getting rid of this and I'm getting rid of that. And you've been through these purges before, but this time is a little bit different. This is more about opinions, maybe that others, this goes like way back, opinions of maybe others that caused you to like doubt yourself. You're not going to do that anymore. You have been successful so far. You don't need to doubt yourself. You know what you're doing. Okay. And there is still romance in the air. I'm going to keep throwing it out there. I know that you don't care about that at the moment, but it kind of will catch you as surprise, like almost like somebody hit you between in the back of your knees, kind of feeling that like you almost want to fall over. That's the feeling. And it's yours for the taking. It will surprise you. And it's has something to do with your work, like being on a panel or a show or something new or a conference, something like that. Getting out of yourself because you do work so much from home, babysitting the grandkids and writing and doing your show and all these things that you do is mostly in the home. And you don't get out enough. So I hope that you will do that soon. So there you go, Ruth. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. Let's see. Where are we? I guess we'll do, let me do Lee. She's right here. Hi, Lee. Thanks for your patience. What can we do for Lee? What messages do you want? Yes, a new sale. Okay, got that. Any news? Hi, Pooja. Oh, Ruth, thank you. Maureen says, thank you so much. Yes, spot on with everything. I have been chatting with two different guys lately. One is from down south and one is from Paris. Woohoo! Both want to meet me and both are very something nice. Both are very nice. Good for you. So happy to hear that. Good for you. Okay, Lee. Excuse me. Lee, what are we doing for you? Let's see. Did that already. Letting go. Here's another one, letting go. And curiosity. That's the other thing I pulled here. Letting go, which we know what that means. We went through that already. Curiosity. This is for you, Lee. There's a curiosity about things, particularly because you feel stuck. Like, I can't go there. But I do feel that you're going to go somewhere. I know in your family life, you have some, your partner has some health challenges, but I feel like there's somehow going with family or someone to something to just to get away. Curiosity. The human phrase "curiosity killed the cat" makes us realize that fear is based around this word with the human mind. Words have energy, which is linked with how the mind perceives the meaning of words and how it is used as an explanation of existence. We see curiosity as an intellectual interest in the world around you, and inquisitiveness is a natural part of all creatures on earth and how you try to understand the world around you. With curiosity, you need common sense, which I'm sure you have. I feel there's a curiosity or a desire to explore either another place, which might impact your future, maybe a move. You're thinking about maybe a move or something you want to nail down do I want to go there or not go there? Is it important to me? Not important to me. I do feel that there is a bit of, not that it's a drudge, but I feel that there needs to be a little bit of an mental escape from the daily life. I think that you will do that. So that's what I get for Lee. But I have someone singing, Tony Bennett here. What am I getting on Tony Bennett? Let's see. And who is singing that? You have parents in spirit, correct? What am I looking at? Tony Bennett. Let me see. Let me see what song this is. Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett. That's not what I want. Wow, Tony Bennett is also a football player? Okay, didn't know that. Tony Bennett, the singer. Let's see, what song? The official site. Oh, I can hear this. State of Mind. No. Hold on. I'll get it. Songs. Sorry. Songs. Here it is. Because I have a word. The very thought of you. That is for you, Lee. The very thought of you. The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as the king. Let's see, we get full, whoops. I'm happy as the king. And foolish though it may seem, to me, that's everything. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. So this is being sent from the other side, and that is for you. And I hope that brightens up your day. Thank you so much, Lee, for joining us tonight. Okay. Did I do Ruth? Yes. Oh, I have Kavita on Rumble as well. Let me do Kavita. And Marsha Morris and Robin were all on Rumble. Okay. So let me do Kavita. Long time no talk, Kavita. How are you? Oh, pull a card for you. Very concept. Concept. All right. Concept. This card is for you, Kavita. I hope that you can see that. Kind of weird, right? These cards are bright, but they're kind of like psychedelic, right? Like a LSD trip. Concept. Your life is a vision created from a plan of ideas that will create a learning experience for your higher self, human essence, and humanity. When you thrive in the higher fourth or fifth dimensions of love energy, the concepts will be seen for what it was truly designed for, in unconditional love and working as one. Okay. Like all concepts of creation, there is room for change and adjustment for the greater good of all. Now, how you see your reality will be how this concept of your possible existence will unfold. We are talking about perspective here. So, concept of what you'd like to compose, create. You're going to re-examine that. I do agree with that. Let's see. As I mentioned before, we were discussing a new romantic encounter. We've talked about that in depth. There's also something, it's not Mexican. What is it? Some place, we were just talking about vacations. Kavita is an artist. You can check out her work on Facebook. We were talking about a place that felt colder with pine trees, but for some reason, I have some kind of Spanish influence. I was thinking it was the gentleman that was Italian, maybe Spanish, but I feel like there's some kind of Spanish influence coming in. Your work, you haven't been painting. We talked about that, but the work is going to take on a new vibe, different. And as we mentioned, through your dreams and your thoughts and your meditations that you're doing, you're going to have images and visions and pictures. So I encourage you to keep that sketchbook nearby. You might want to write some words down, or you also might want to draw what you were seeing, because I think that your artwork is going to really challenge you. New artwork is going to really challenge your ability, and you're going to like it, and you're going to learn a lot of new things. So see it going well. I see your healing going very well, and I see you saying to yourself, I wish I realized it was this easy. I wish I had known that. So I think you know what I mean by that. So I hope that means something for you there, Kavita. Good year, 2025. Good year for you. Prolific. Resolving some, we talked about insurance issue, resolving some health problems. And I would say a spring to your step. That's what I'm going to say on that. Okay? All right. Thank you, Kavita, for joining us. Oh, let's see. Where else? We have Marsha. Thank you for joining us. Good show you had Monday night, as always. Marsha Culver is on Enlightened Heights, Monday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. She is from Montana. And she's been to Sarasota. So she was talking about that. Sarasota, Florida, where I live. She's out in the mountains. She is an author, which I had not realized initially. She is an author. She has a website, which I forgot what it is, Marsha Morris. So look her up. She is a very talented vocalist, and she sings a lot of her readings. She's also very creative in designing things, so please check her work out. So in different readings, very different. Let me see. What do I get from Marsha? Let's see. So busy giving messages. Sometimes the show hosts don't get anything, you know. Excuse me. Let's see what we're getting. Being valued. We did that already. Transition. Excuse me. Marsha, this does not mean like passing away or giving birth, but it might mean giving birth to ideas. It looks like to me like a lady that's holding a baby. Transition is with you throughout your human life. The journey of the soul, which is reflection of the higher self, is the first transition. Then the birth into the human world is the second. From that point on, your life has many transitional phases that are planned as a learning tool for your spiritual journey. Wow. To create a natural flow of life, transitional phases, you need to learn to be in the moment, letting the past go and not worrying about the future. If you need help with this, seek spiritual development and guidance from a teacher of spiritual knowledge. I think you've already done that. I think you were so often, Marsha, asked to like mentor others that you forget. I wouldn't say you forget, because I think you honor your spiritual teachers, those on the other side and in this life as well. I feel someone very strong teacher coming through now that we mentioned that. Teacher from the other side. This was a lady, a gal. She's calling me. We gals knew each other. We gals knew each other. And she says, I don't know if Marsha actually calls on me or we just think alike. She says, great minds think alike. So I feel as if she's around you and doing some creative things or doing readings or doing some other design. I also feel there's some writing going on. So I don't know if you're writing like journaling or you're writing for a class or or lecture, because I feel like there's a lecture here. And she says, this lady is saying to me, I think she's a little bit older, but not, but you were both on the same wavelength. So you're almost like sisters. This lady's passed. I think she was a little older when she passed. And she's giving me the word chronic. So I think she had a chronic problem. I don't know if it's a relative. It feels like someone that you would call upon. I think you still call upon her spiritual and practical advice. I want to let you know that she is there for you. I have like, Marsha has very long hair that she braids. This lady also has longer hair, but it's loose. And she kind of has a glow around her, so it's either really blonde or really gray. And I do get the chronic kidney. I think she's telling me chronic kidney. Okay. So, Marsha, I want to let you know that this spiritual teacher is around you and thanks you for what you do. I feel like when you put a bud vase of flowers, I feel like you're honoring her. Or if you use a certain herb or collecting nature that you think of her. So I'm going to let me know if that rings a bell with you. Thank you so much, Marsha. Who was the other one? Let's see. Oh, Robin. Robin. Rockin' Robin. Robin. Let's see if I'm getting any feedback. Hi, Pooja. I'm getting to you, dear. Tatiana, hello. Oh, good. New partner is in remission. Okay, good. Who was that? Ruth. Oh, thank you, Carolan. Fantastic message from Ruth. Sarah's super space cookies on here. Oh, Marsha Morse is our feng shui lady on Rumble. Okay. I thought it was Marsha Culver. Duh. Excuse me. Anyway, I gave her a bless anyway. Watch your show. So let me reiterate that. Marsha Morse. I'm so sorry I screwed that up. I'm still going to go with there's an older lady over there for you, Marsha. Would you understand her? This is somebody who, and I'm getting moccasins too. I have longer hair and moccasins, like Native American. So I'm wondering if that's a guide for you. Do you know someone like that? Kavita says, hi, Carolan. Thank you so much. Love your readings. Okay. Well, I just screwed one up, so I hope that Marsha Morse will forgive me. Aren't you funny? Lee says, Carolan, tonight you look like a younger Shirley MacLaine with your hairstyle and glasses. You know, somebody told me when I was like 14 or 15 that I looked like her. And that's an honor. I always like Shirley MacLaine. Thank you so much. Okay, so where am I? I am doing Robin. Rockin' Robin. What does this say? Where'd she go? My Rockin' Robin. I'm really going to rock tonight. First song I channeled for someone else in a mediumship class. KK. Okay. Who is KK? Rockin' Robin. Robin, let's see. What does Mom have to say? Robin's show is on Tuesday evenings. Did I mention that? I don't know if I gave Robin a message. I don't think I did. Let me give you a song. Robin's mother often drifts into our readings. These people are bothering me on my phone. Let's see. What do we got? What's she saying? Three Dog Night. Did you have a song that you liked from Three Dog Night? Three Dog Night. I don't want to a bulldog. Bullfrog. Oh, that was Joy to the World, too. Three Dog Night songs. What's the one with the bullfrog? I don't know. Boy, they had a lot of songs. So it's the one with the bullfrog in it. And I'm not sure which that is. I'm sure Robin knows. Three Dog Night, dear. Let me pull a card for this. And she says, Robin, your mother says, Robin, you were the queen of a magical mess. And that's true. Like me, I think. Perception, Robin. This is for you, my dear. Hope you can see that. There you go. Perception. For humanity to heal and evolve, you need work on your perception of your reality. This means breaking down years of old belief systems, indoctrination, and habits. Question everything. As your perception changes, you will see the light that will guide you to the truth of your life mission on Earth. There you go, Robin. I know that to be true. A lot more coming, Robin. A lot more. Show me that crystal ball. For you, Robin, I think it's what I found out about crystal ball readings. We don't have as much control because it's like visions coming to us. It's not like how can I perceive it? Like we're not zeroing in on one thing. It's more like a blanket visions, different visions, and there's no control over it. They just kind of come in. So it can make it rather scary to try to read people with that. But I think you will do it. I think you're going to be very successful. I also see you in-person readings doing more psychometry, which if you don't know, people who don't know what that is, it's the reading of an object. It could be a deceased person's memento or something like that, but people are going to bring you objects to read. And I think this would be like in a store or something like that. Maybe even a fair. I don't know if you have done any of those recently, but I do feel a lot of people around and energy around and doing readings. Let's see. Let me put this back. Okay. So that's you, Robin. I hope that makes sense, dear. Don't forget the song with the bullfrog in it. Okay. Your prayers and healing, definitely feeling more peaceful. And get out of my apartment. Oh, good. Maureen says, thank you. Well, your prayers and healing, definitely feeling more peaceful. Good. Okay, let me get this Super Space Cookie. Does such a wonderful job on the Psychic Medium of Sarasota group on Facebook. She welcomes everyone. She's so good at that. Thank you, Sarah. You don't have to do that. I never asked her to do it. She just does it. She's just such a great gal. What's coming on here? Joy. Joy. That's a happy card. Does that look happy? I think it looks happy. Joy for you. Because by Christmas, you're going to have some money in your pocket. So I feel as if you're buckling down. Kind of difficult, but I feel like you're going to take some time to do something, either readings or adding to your business. Golden Sunshine Healing Products.com. GoldenSunshineHealing.com is Sarah's business. I feel like you're adding more things. I feel September through December are active for you, and December there's dollar, and through to the new year, dollars in your pocket. And I'm also getting reaping what you sow, because I do see the garden is doing very well right into the fall, right to the cleanup, doing well with that. I'm getting the smell of oregano, so I don't know if you grew that or you just harvested that. I love oregano, don't you? So I get the smell of oregano. And I feel like there's two things that this older lady in spirit, this is your grandmother, oregano, thyme, and something else, maybe fennel. But there were like 2 or 3 herbs that she really enjoyed using. I wonder if you recognize that. Good things coming. And I see Austin, I've mentioned this before, of getting some kind of, I don't know if he got an award or something in school. And I do feel Anthony doing a project for someone and getting paid for it. So maybe it's a wall unit or something like that, something in a home, and he does get paid for it. So lots of luck to the 3 of you. Thank you so much for all of your help, Sarah. Let me get to poor Pooja, who is sick. Pooja. Oh, I think CD. That's Carol, right? I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. And I don't know. I have no idea who KK is, but that's okay. Marsha Moore says, too funny, Carol. Yes, I was confused, but you were fun. Oh, Sarah says, I'm going to be making oregano oil soon. That is really wonderful because that is so healing, right? It has so many healing properties. Robin says, wow, wonderful message. I do psychometry. My mom played Joy to the world on the piano, and we sang it. Thank you so much. Love you. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, and Sarah says, yes, my granny, she loved using spices and herbs. Okay. Marsha Culver says, has joined us on Rumble and says, thank you, Carolan. Okay. See, I knew she was on there. That's why I did that. I knew what I was doing. I meant to do that. Oh, crazy girl, crazy girl. Okay, Pooja. What are we doing, Pooja? Huh? What are we doing? Anything new? Oh, poor thing. Carrie. Okay. Nice to see you here again. And Sarah says, my granny and I always cook together. She taught me how to cook. Pooja, what are we doing? Oh no, we got it. We got to get through this year. Just hang in there, girl. Truth. This is for you, Pooja. I hope that makes sense. Can you read that? Sorry about the light. This light is a little... Okay. The truth energy can only truly appear where it is welcomed without any fear. How many of you bend the truth for your own devices or to shield another? Pooja, it is time to face your own truth and heal your mind of fear and pain. When this is achieved, you will have clarity of mind and healthy body. You will then have the foresight to speak the truth of your perceptions of life and the universe. The truth comes from an open, pure heart and mind that has no fear, past, present, and future. Boundless. The word that I get, Pooja, is boundless. There's boundless possibilities, boundless energy coming to you. And I almost get like a reset, like you're doing a life reset. And I'm actually good. I'm glad you're doing this now, Pooja, because you would just waste more time. If you do not do a reset in your thinking and your desires, you're going to waste more time than you already have. And there's so many good opportunities for you. I don't want to see you doing that. The new field. I think you've stumbled across something in the new field. Met my grandmother. I think you stumbled across something. This is all transitional. I feel like you might feel like a gypsy, but there's going to be what I do see happening within the next couple of years. I would say 2026. I wouldn't say that you own this apartment or property, but I do see something that is right for you, affordable for you. I feel like it's on the first floor because I feel like there's like some kind of foliage as you walk in. Very nice. There are flowers at different times of the year. I feel this is an affordable, it's close to things, walking distance. And I don't know what kind of work you're looking for, but I do see you with headphones on. Like, could this be translating? Could this be transcription? Something like that. Let me know, Pooja, if that is appealing to you or not. It pays fairly well. So I think you're going to be very happy with that. May not be according to the plan, but definitely is very helpful for you. I hope that makes sense. Oops. Super Space Cookie says, I love that you pulled a smiling card because I harvested a watermelon yesterday from the garden. When I cut it open, it looked just like a smiley face. Ugh. I'm trying to grow little baby ones. I'm going to have to wait till winter. Nothing's doing for me here. We get rain every day, so I think things are drowning. The thing that's doing good is my wildflowers, if you can see them between the weeds. Okay, let's see what we got. Carrie. I have to share that my grandmother from my great-grandmother from my dad's side was named Caroline. Found out that her real name was Carey. She changed it when she was 13 and never told anyone. Oh. Super Stace cooking. Okay, so what am I doing for KK? Carey. I guess she wants her grandmother. Carey. She's smiling, telling me like Goldylocks. She's like laughing, the three bears. She's showing me that story, the pages of a story, the three bears. So I don't know if she read that to you or if you liked that book as a child. She's talking about, I feel like I have some little china pieces on display. I don't know if that would make sense to you, Carrie. She goes, in the scheme of things, what I'm hearing, in the scheme of things, that they weren't important, but at the time they were important to me. And I think a piece of this could be a sugar bowl. And the sugar bowl that I'm seeing has one of those little doilies over it with the little beads as the top to keep like bugs out. Usually you'll see more modern china sets will have a top made just specifically for that. This is an old-fashioned kind of vibe here. If you've never seen that, take a look, because you'll see a little sugar thing with a little doily over it, and there'd be little crystal beads on it. It would hold it down so nothing would get in there. Very pretty, dainty. So there's some pieces here. And I also want to say pewter. So I don't know if she liked pewter, if there's something pewter. So this is an older woman. I'm not sure which generation. It could be two back. So it could be grandmother. It could be the lady that you're speaking of that changed her name to Carrie. That's funny because my maiden name is Carrie. Not spelled that way. And my daughter's name is Carrie. Okay. Let's see. What else? And given Care Bear. That's what they call my daughter. Yep. And her friends call my daughter. And C-A-R-E Bear, they call her. She loved collected Chinese artifacts and plates. Okay. Care Bear, love that. From what I am aware of. Okay. You know, I'm wondering if she had did she have a geisha doll? Now that you say that, I'm wondering if the, you know, like a geisha lady looking, I'm calling her geisha. I don't know if that's what she was or what she was portrayed, but I feel like there's a doll, like lovely, like satin kimono and the black like wig. Very dainty. I feel like this is a statue, like a cloth statue on a stand. I'm seeing that with your grandmother. Would that make sense? Or I don't know if she gave it to you or. Okay. So that's Carrie. Oh. Pooja says, thank you, Carolan, for the message. KK says, my parents told me when they first found out that they were pregnant that if it was a girl, they would name her Carrie. And she was shocked. Made sense since that was her given name and she never told anyone. Pooja says, I'm always searching for my life purpose. There's several ways you're going to find out. That's the important thing. It's a journey. It's a journey, and there's some things that you're going to do, and mostly the life purpose I see for you. Something with your hands. So I'm wondering if I feel like you're working with what I'm kind of getting is misplaced people, maybe migrants or immigration or language, something like that. And there's also, I also want to say something about immigration law, Pooja. So I don't know if that's relative to what you're thinking about, but that's what I get. We are at 8:57. Anything else? KK says there's 2 pictures of geisha women that my parents had, and I think they originally came from her. Okay, good. You're welcome, Pooja. Oops. Oh. Spirit told me my initials mean healing hands. And when I connect with Spirit, my hands sweat. Yep, that's what happens. So you have a natural healing ability there. Care Bear. Okay, so we are at, I don't see any, I don't think I missed anyone. Happy in the Flow Thursday. Don't forget, 20% off Goldylocks shop. I'm going back on there as soon as the show's over. And thank you all for watching on Rumble, making donations to the show. I had the 2 marshes on that I transposed. I apologize for that. Maybe pieces of it. Pieces. Oh, Lanka. I forgot Lanka. Lanka, let me pull your card. How did I miss that? Forgiveness, Lanka. Forgiveness. This is for you. And it's more about forgiving yourself for something you believe you did wrong, which you did not. So I hear from the other side. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you so much for allowing me to get to 8:59 tonight. Thank you all for being here. And I hope you will have a wonderful Labor Day weekend, which I believe is this weekend. So enjoy and be safe. Thank you so much. Have a good week. See you next time.